Mummy, are we happy? Are we finally happy, Mummy?
Hi, Sue.
Hello.
Welcome to Straight Diva.
Why is it called that?
Because we've actually fucked it, guys. Sue spent all the money on packet and flights to Marseille.
Yeah.
So we've had to do OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And our pièce de résistance, our debut, is
With 2 latex hoods on. We're doing latex play.
we're doing the GIMP thing, and then the second episode is just me wanking into a sock.
Yeah.
Then what have you got for the third one?
Bestiality.
Yeah, bestiality. But Sophie's consented, so
yeah,
it's fine.
it's fine. There's a form and everything.
Yeah. And then I'm just going to start doing like exposure, but in London Fields Lido. I'm trying to see how far I can take the performative thing.
Yeah. Exposure being you going to Donnie's and getting closer and closer every time. I got 2 steps away from the door.
Well, that's a good place to start, actually, because I've bumped into a lot of people who say, firstly, that they know him. Secondly, that he's a really nice guy. And then a couple of people have been like, don't fuck with Donnie, because he's the sweetest guy ever. And I think it's good to do a check-in on Donnie's Donna, because obviously we are the auteurs of culture who dictate what's cool and what's not.
Yeah.
And we decided Donnie's Donna wasn't cool, I guess.
Yeah.
So I think, do you have any remorse?
None.
Yeah.
No.
Me neither.
Because
really.
also all we did was compliment him positively.
Yeah. And it was a bit of fun based on the information that we got, which was that he was a DJ opening a kebab shop in London Fields, which is quite funny.
Which is funny.
The only thing I felt bad about was how it like everyone was jumping onto him.
Yeah.
And then it felt like, and my usual thing is, don't punch down.
Mm.
But sometimes there are special exemptions.
Yeah.
Like then. But anyway, we're off to a ripper.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be a good app.
Yeah.
Can we take these off though? Because I'm actually dying. Right, lads. The reason I have these is when I was 16, I used to. Oh, we're back. Hello.
Hi, Susan.
I used to be. Basically, I was so surprised I never made it to CSM. I bought 3 latex hoods when I was 16. For art, and I actually got sent one for free from the maker of them in France, and so I have 4.
And there's a small, medium, and large.
Yeah, 2 small, 1 medium, 1 large.
And you used to fit a small.
Yeah, and now
but
I
we
can't.
figured out that
I'll just put it on.
You've got a big fat head.
Got a big fat head in Marseille. I must have put. What did you call it? My Provence pounds. That looks nice. You got your hair.
Cut my hair.
Looks lovely.
Shout out Gianni from Idris.
Gianni. I might go grab my cap. Is that dreadful?
No, go. What? Because you're worried. Sue's worried she looks like a Tory mum.
Which I do.
It's kind of the boots, I would say, more than the boots. It's the whole thing. The boots and the jeans. Whereas the trucker cap makes it all. Would you ever do a outfit video? Would you ever do anal? Would you ever do an outfit video?
Last night. We've got a new. I moved in. I live here now.
And I did anal.
And I did anal last night.
Are we definitely rolling?
I moved in, and already we've changed. Do you know?
Sexual roles.
Well, we like to try it all.
Yeah.
My
Bill's very nervously stirring his Lancashire hot pot upstairs right now.
No, all I'm saying is, since moving in, we have already installed one of those, like, we've installed a douche in the shower.
Sybil machines.
A douche in the shower.
Installed?
Yeah. So, you know, I have, like, shower.
Isn't it fixed into the wall?
Yeah. Do you know when you have, like, an extra shower head in the shower? So
yeah.
The main shower head.
Oh, yeah.
We just changed that to a douche.
Oh.
That's gay, isn't it?
That is gay.
Yeah.
But in a kind of a cool way.
It's cool, isn't it?
Interior design
Because I feel like
way.
everyone should have that anyway. What happened to England that we don't have B-days?
Yeah, or bum guns. You ever been to Asia?
Exactly.
And fucking sprayed yourself with a
on a
hose?
poo bum? No, I don't.
That's the closest thing I've done to being gay, I would say.
Yeah. If you ever put it in you.
Not in me, but it makes me question my thing with my phobia of bum holes is how good the bum gun feels on the hole.
It never feels amazing though, because it's either too cold, or if you get it to a nice temperature, it's good. But I did it too warm yesterday, and it just burns your insides a little bit. But then I kind of like the pain.
I think we are hopefully freeing ourselves from the shackles of because obviously we had the B-Day, but maybe that was only for upper classes. For the most of the 20th century, we've just been using loo roll.
Yeah.
Now thankfully, we got flushables.
Yeah.
Because loo roll is...
It's wrong. Just loo roll is crazy.
It's rank. It's aggravating my roids.
Yeah.
It's getting stuck in my hairy ass.
Yeah. Some gay out there has just moaned.
God, Sue, there's so much. Where do we want to start? Oh, it is raining, though.
Sophie's like, girls, it's raining.
Wrong.
To the kitchen. We're back. In the kitchen.
We're so fucking back. And it's actually stopped raining, but...
It really threw it down.
It's the end of summer.
It's the end of blinking summer. It's dark at 9 p.m. Who are we?
I'm really scared about that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really scared for the summer to be over. It's like when you're coming down off a drug.
Off a pill.
Yeah, it's like the end is pending.
The end is nigh.
But I've been feeling that since like July or June.
Yeah, I'm always scared of the end. When things get really good, I'm scared that it's going to end anyway. Do you know what I mean?
But you said you're ready for...
Well, yeah, because now I've just moved in here. We just put a TV in our bedroom. I just can't wait for it to snow so I can see snow.
Layering your fits.
That's why I'm excited. All I do in summer is wear like a white tee, and now it's just going to be like layering, bringing kilts over trousers back again. Another year of it.
Fuck it, run it back.
Fuck it, lads.
Okay, so let's start with how have you been? How's your summer been since I last saw you?
Wow, what a brilliant question. It's been really good. We went to Marseilles. Gosh, bloody hell.
The colony of East London.
Colony of East London.
Oh, nice.
Surprisingly, saw no one that I knew there. I might be lying. This is a good ASMR story time. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Whilst I was on the plane, I've now been sober for 4 days, and I will hopefully stick out at this time. But the night before, I was like, it's really funny because last year I went to Marseille. I was so hungover on the plane. I was in the airport, and I was like, I'm going to be sick.
Last year
that was last year, yeah. So then this year I was like, I'm not going to do it again. Anyway, bish bash boss, I'm like 5 pints deep. I'm having a glass of orange wine. We're at Plonk in East London. Do you know the by London Fields? We're at Plonk because everywhere else closed. Is it Plonk, the golf place?
I have no idea.
Is it called Plonk? I swear it's called Plonk. I've
Plonk
made that up.
in East London. You couldn't write it.
Yeah, I swear it's called Plonk. Well, the mini golf.
Oh, okay.
By London Fields. Anyway,
right.
End up in there drinking orange wine. I'm like, turn around to everyone and I'm like, I am hammered, man.
Yeah.
Like hammered. We've got to get up at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. comes around. I'm sick twice. Getting ready. Sick twice. Get in the car. Managed to survive the Uber. Get into the plane. Get on the plane. I'm not doing well. I'm not well. We're meant to meet up with Laura and Zooey in the airport. We don't even text him. We'll just see him on the flight because I was like so bad. Joe and the juice, like being ill. Get on the plane. I'm like, no, I can't feel like this anymore. Go. Tactical chunder.
Sorry, where are we at?
7:55 Marseille flight from Stansted Airport, Ryanair.
But you on the plane when
I'm on the plane.
You're on the plane.
Go to the toilet.
Okay.
Tactical chunder. I do this twice. Okay. Third time around, I'm like, right, I'm going to do another one before take off. I've barely got anything left in me. Just bile at this point. I walk back, and if you are watching this right now, I hope you're aware. I can't remember your name. Someone stopped me. They're like, I love you. And I was like, what? And they were like, oh, I'm like such a fan of like Straight Diva. And I had to be like, babe, I'm going to be sick. And I was like, I'm just going to be sick. Because I was literally about to be sick. So then I go be sick on the flight.
Right.
As I'm walking back to my chair, go have a natter with her. Bear in mind, we're in such a close, confined thing.
You're right, yeah.
My breath probably kicked me.
Right.
Yeah, and that was it. So the person that I met, I'm so sorry that is how you met me.
I've never vomited on a plane.
It's...
Is it like something about like car sickness? Like similar?
No,
like,
no.
As soon as you get on the plane, it's like...
No, it's because I was already hungover and I was just bored of the fact that I felt sick. So I was like,
I need to take action.
I might as well just like dash it out.
Could you vom in one of those bags?
I had a plastic bag in my thing and 2 dog bags in my like carry-on. Yeah. I was like, in case physically have to be sick. But I made myself sick every time because I was like, I just hate feeling sick, so I'd rather just get it all up and then have like a nice 10-minute bliss. Anyway, got off the flight, got to Marseille, and then had a key. But it was proper. So then drank.
You kind of have to, I feel like, sometimes get a hangover the night before the early flight. It's kind of
I'm not
a rite of
learning.
passage, self-sabotage.
And then I was drunk for like 10 days straight.
Wow.
Marseille, then Provence. I had a drink every day.
Yeah.
And then came back to London.
Any good rosé?
Brilliant rosé. Yeah. It was really wholesome. It was real nice. But drunk, like moderately drunk for the rest of the whole day.
Yeah.
Get home, all points east, which we'll get to. Got so drunk. Like hammered, then high.
All points east.
Yeah. Mushrooms.
A lot of White Claw.
Babe, White Claw, Buzzballs.
Yeah, that new
pints.
that new apple flavour.
That's exactly what I had.
I think
two of them.
I think it's grim.
It's rank. Yeah, but I damned it. And then had mushroom things. Was so fucking high. Came back, was sick twice at night. I was like, guys, this is it. Like, I actually have to go sober now. I keep being sick. My body is literally like, stop. So anyway, that's how I've been.
Wait, hang on. You just shouldn't have combined psychedelics with all the White Claw you were drinking, maybe.
Yeah, no, but then saying that, but then the flight
maybe
before Marseille, I just got hammered and was sick anyway. My body just can't hack. I think it can hack like one certain drink all night. And even then, like after 3 drinks, I need to just be like, I'm hammered. Like 4 drinks, I'm gutted. 3, I'm like, I'm really drunk.
But you're not a bad drunk in the sense that you're, you know...
No, lovely time. I had a lovely time at
You just puke.
I was just...
And get hungover.
Hammered, yeah.
Right.
And then went body movements the next day and did it sober. Did it for 3 hours.
Okay, wow.
What about you? How have you been, Gail?
I've been really good. I've been having a lot of fun.
Good. Sending it.
Yeah, sending it.
Yeah.
And locking in. Amazingly, not feeling that bad about it. I feel like, as I often bore you and our lovely listeners with, I'm quite a conscientious, shameful partier.
Yeah.
I like to have a lot of fun. I like to go out at the weekend, and then I'll end up like feeling bad or frustrated about it.
Yeah, I've noticed you do that. Yeah.
Past month, I've just dropped my inhibitions and just kind of accepted it. So that started with Houghton Festival, which was lovely, hanging out with all the raw 19-year-old uni students, couple of Scousers, couple of Essex boys, couple of Straight Diva fans here and there.
Nice,
saw someone do something which I've never seen before, which was pick their nose and then gum it, which is a level of commitment that I applaud, but also get your head checked maybe.
Yeah,
but did make me chuckle. Had a great time at Houghton, was in and out.
Yeah.
But would thoroughly recommend, despite all the poshos there, they're actually quite nice poshos, and it's not as but it's very, very dance music.
Yeah.
Very, very dance music. And then went to another bloody festival in a place called Plumpton. Shout out to all my Plumpton peoples.
Yeah, Plumpton.
With a bunch of Laura's ex's mates.
Yeah.
Nice people.
Yeah.
Funny people. Funny lot. And then this weekend just been.
Yeah.
Was in bloody Southwark Park the day before you.
Yeah, you bloody were.
Same bloody site. Who knew? It was like Straight Diva collab. Rally on the Saturday, body movements on the Sunday.
That is literally the definition of Straight Diva.
Yeah. in Southwark Park. In Bermondsey.
Yeah.
Rally and body movements. You couldn't write it. And I was doing Vox Pop at Rally, which was fun. I was asking people what their nichest artist they listen to, or how much of their music taste is down to their parents.
Ooh,
which was quite a fun and interesting question. How much of your music taste do you think is down to your parents?
None.
Sort of thing? Yeah?
Lie. I lied. I think my dad got me into like Christine and the Queens and like Piff and Genius and stuff.
Fuck off.
Yeah, literally.
Your dad's into Christine and the Queens?
My dad was into Christine and the Queens before me.
What?
Down, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. My dad's been on the ball sometimes.
Oi.
Shout out, Carl.
Come on, Carl.
What about you?
I think I am very much of my especially my dad's taste, and I've had this thing where I think it's either one or two ways. Generally, it's like I'm rebelling against my parents. That's my music taste. It's like completely different, or like I love it. But there's a slight in between, which is that like, which I think I have, which is that I initially thought my parents' music taste was a bit lame. Yeah. And then as I get older, it's like, oh no, they were actually they were cooking with the Blue Nile. Yeah, yeah. They were cooking with Shania Twain. They were cooking with Bruce Springsteen. With Bruno Mars. So
jukebox.
Yeah. But it's like I've realized but I have this weird thing personally where my dad played loads of music when I was a kid because he was really into music, but I can't ask him what he's playing because his memory's so fucked. Oh shit. So, which is sad. But then like I'll hear songs in like random places and I'm like, whoa, this song, and it like takes me back and it's like this so nice. Awakening. Yeah. Which is how I discovered this song, Betsy Cook, "Love Is the Groove," which all of our listeners should check out, and you should check out.
I should.
Anyway, I digress. Rally was brilliant.
Gorge.
I've never been recognised more in my life.
And the same with body movements. The girls are out. Shout out to you girls.
Target demo for both of us, I would say.
Yeah.
Which is funny because you hate dance music.
I was on list for Rally.
Were you?
Yeah, I had to like.
But you weren't here? No, you got back that.
Gave my tickets away.
That's
my friend George went. I've been sending George to.
Do you? Well, the thing I was about to ask you. Do you like anyone on the Rally lineup?
Talia. I was going to go specifically for Talia, and then I got given a All Point C's ticket, which I originally wanted to anyway.
Yeah.
So I didn't go, but I would have seen Talia. I've already seen Floating Points. I'm not too asked.
Yeah.
There was a couple of other people. The art was good. There was like a few artists that were there.
It's like
Jackie was there, right?
I think. Didn't see them.
Someone else was there as well.
Everyone was bloody there.
Yeah.
Everyone and their fucking dog was there.
Who did you see?
I was working for the first part, so I couldn't see Talia, sadly. Although she looked amazing and she had a cellist on stage.
She's poor.
And it looked great. And that stage it was on was great. The NTS stage was amazing, and it wasn't last year. Yeah. And I think in general it was like actually really impressive. I don't know if it was exactly the same setup when Body Movements was on.
I think it was like
But like my problem with London Day Festivals in general is that like you don't feel, it's hard to feel like you're not in a park in London because the sound is often shit or quiet at least. So you're kind of just like looking around, and then you bump into people and you spend a lot of the time walking around, and I've actually learned to kind of enjoy that a bit. It's like it's a bit of a social interaction. It's not like maybe the music isn't like the most important thing always, but I actually thought this Rally was really good. Like
gorgeous.
All the stages were great. Bookings were great, although maybe not as good as last year. But I had an amazing time. Everyone was lovely.
Yeah, same Body Movements. Everyone was in full swing.
Bass Victim were incredible.
Nice.
Very bratty, fun, dancey pop. I think you'd like them.
Bass Victim.
Got a great song called Air on My G-String.
Air on My G-String.
But yeah, Rally was great. How was All Points East?
All Points East was
who was on for our listeners? They probably know. But
who was on? We saw a band called Sistra. Lagoon was DJing.
Oi.
So we came from Sistra. We went to go see Lagoon. It was Foundation FM had a takeover of the big tent with the overall thing. So shout out Foundation. They really they shelled it. They sent it. They shelled it. Did it. So anyway. Whatever that all means. DJ lingo. I don't know. And so we went, and it was amazing. And like we were like, okay, when Lagoon goes on, we'll all go because like we'll go to the front and just.
Wasn't
like,
Lagoon playing another party that day?
Lagoon played Body Movements the next day, as well.
Did she not play a Palestine party in like?
Maybe.
As well, or am I imagining that?
Maybe. She probably did. But she So anyway, so she was on stage and we all pushed to the front. Obviously Foundation, I've done work for Foundation, I love them. Frankie, who runs Foundation, Frankie saw us and was like, I'm gonna come up on stage because the person that played before had like an entourage and everyone was like dancing on stage. So it was a like little group of us, like Bill and like Adam and a few other people. And so Frankie
being
was, like,
sexy and keeping the vibes up.
Yeah, and then he told us to come on stage. Just before this, we dropped a mushroom drop. babe, that hour went so quick. I was just smoking cigarettes, having a dance in the back. My friend Alvin turns up, a friend of the pod, shout out Alvin. He was amazing to see him. Everyone turns up, like Harry turned up, like just I got a bunch of people just on the stage. And then it's like the live stream's gone up from it, and it's just literally me and Bill walking around smoking cigarettes, and then occasionally going up to Zoe and just giving her a cigarette.
So your mushroom come up is
so that kicked in,
recorded,
and then we came out, and then we're like, okay, what should we do? So then we went to go see Neo, who was amazing, and we were quite high at that point.
Not Neo, the one from like
yeah, from 2016.
Wow, I didn't know she was still about.
Blood, yeah. She
amazing voice.
Insane voice.
I didn't know she was still making music. Let's go.
And then so originally the reason why I was going was because Bill was going and he got a ticket for Doechii, right? She dropped out, unfortunate.
Any information on why she pulled out yet?
Anxiety.
No.
I'm joking. I don't know. I've no idea. But I will take no FK Twigs slander for the rest of my life.
Okay.
Because no shade, but Doechii who? Like, not panning them against each other. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But like,
give me your
Twigs.
head.
Bearing in mind, you are a replacement a week before. Twigs comes fucking on. It is.
Yeah, but expectations are lower.
It was genuinely because it would have been fine anyone, but like. It was a masterpiece.
Wait.
It was a fucking masterpiece. FKA Twigs, you are it, girl. She knows she's it. And actually, I'm not going to speak on FKA Twigs negatively in my life. She's been my favourite anyway.
Give it a couple weeks.
But no, she's been my favourite anyway. But I will have no slander on Twigs at all points ease. She shut it down. People were speechless. When she did Cellophane, no one spoke. Did you hang
out with her after and that's why?
No, not all. I don't know her like that.
Wait, what was your headspace going in? Like, were you fucking
So we were like,
buzzing,
let's
or...
go. I like Twigs, but we were like, let's go see, and then we'll probably just go home because my ticket was free. Like, and Adam paid for Bill's ticket, so we're like, we'll just go because we'll go. You couldn't leave. It was phenomenal. Like, it was honestly one of the best shows I've ever seen, and I'm no cap. And I've seen her before. I saw Magdalene tour. It was genuinely one of the best songs. She did 2 weeks at the end. She did Cellophane. You could hear a pin drop. It was. Really? Genuinely, it was phenomenal. Like, it was art. Like, it was. I can't believe that she was like a weak replacement, and like gooped. I was genuinely
has been touring, I guess though. So
yeah, but it was the last Eusexual show. So like,
is it?
Yeah, so now she's going to start another project, but she is like.
She's an amazing performer. She has she's triple threat.
Fucking insane.
She is triple threat.
Like, she's fucking insane.
What's the third? Singing, dancing,
and acting.
Yes.
Yeah, and she does that as well. But like it really reignited. I really fell off as a fan throughout Eusexual. I really liked the album. I felt like the press around it was a bit lame, in my personal opinion, no offense. However, seeing that show, I was like, do you know what? Go for fucking you. Practice. I believe it's a state of mind. I've started practicing. Like, babe, the show was so good. Like, what it's actually taught me for art, especially, is I'm like, wait till you see the final product before like if I hate an album campaign, but it's only halfway through, I'm like, wait to the end.
But I would say this fits in with anything we've said about Twigs previously, which is that we think she's an amazing artist.
She's the best ever.
But just sometimes she can say some funny stuff.
Yeah. It's just more like...
And that doesn't mean I judge her art any less.
It was genuinely so fucking good that she actually genuinely could have got to the front of that stage and just said something shady as fuck about being like the replacement.
Could have gone on a Kanye rant.
I think she kind of insinuated it. I don't know whether she did or not, but she was kind of like, it's really great that I'm here because I'm from here. And like, it was kind of like that. And I was like, you let them know. Like, let them know. Like, this is your stage. Like, you should be from, like... And also, I'm not going to say that.
Okay.
No, I was slagging off someone else who slagged her off. And I was
right. But an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind.
Well, it does, doesn't it? But it was genuinely, I wish you could have seen it.
Right.
It was we were quite high, don't get me wrong.
How
Eusexual
was it? How many old hits was she playing?
No, she played a lot from the mixtape. So she did like, don't stop, baby, don't stop. So she did a lot of that. She did 2 weeks. She did a couple of songs from Magdalene. She did Home With You. She did Cellophane at the end. She also did another
Not
song
much
for
Capri
Magdalene.
songs or...
Yeah, a lot of Capri songs.
Okay.
Not much LP1 other than 2 weeks. And then she even did Weak Spot. She did a bit of a, I heard you got a weak spot from EP1, which EP1 is like
Let's
TBT.
go.
I mean, it made me realise why I'm such a stan. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, do you know what? You ate that. Like,
That's great.
I was genuinely like, I'm actually excited to get back on the pod and talk about this.
Aww.
Like, it made me really excited about music.
That's
How crazy is
amazing.
that?
I love
Yeah.
enlightening, inspiring musical
And then we were literally like, who can follow this? And then we went to the Ray stage because we were going to leave before Ray. And then we went, and Ray had a full fucking brass band. And I was like, that is a really nice way to follow it, actually.
Yeah.
Like, full brass band. She's amazing. Like,
Let's fucking go.
but we did leave during Ray because we were really high and we were like, we can't get stuck in a crowd like this. And then I'll sit close.
Okay, so compare All Points East experience to Body Movements.
So I was so hungover that I was sick in the morning, and I told Laura that I wasn't going to come because I was going with my friend Laura. But Body Movements, thank you so much. Gladly gifted
Wait, actually,
me.
should we give context to any... Well, I feel like our whole audience is probably aware of what they are, but like, we've just been saying all these festivals.
Yeah.
So Rally is like the day festival for annoying music nerds.
NTS Divas.
NTS Divas.
All Points East is kind of like day festival for general
Just the kind of...
listeners.
Yeah, the
music.
normal
And
music
they'll
fans.
like cater it to like different genres or groups of artists.
Yeah,
I
like
would say.
Charlie did one.
Then they did the Maccabees and
the
like
Maccabees, like
CMAP.
Bombay Bicycle Club one.
And then this one.
By the
was
way, if you bought tickets to that,
you're white.
stop listening to the podcast.
Yeah, please. And then what else did they do? Who else was on?
Well, the one you did, Ray.
Ray, Dochi,
Dochi.
Twigs, Neo, like a group. Yeah, it was amazing.
Barry Can't Swim had
Barry
one.
Can't Swim had one. Yeah, Lapsley was on headline. Shout out Lapsley.
But it's like
Lapsley on tour.
it's
that came out.
a day festival that's come under a certain amount of flack, as do a lot of London day festivals for various reasons, partly because of local people that live there and don't like what it does to park. Sod off. But All Points East as well, just because maybe it's quite expensive.
Yeah.
And it hasn't always got the best reviews, but I'd be interested to hear what your review of it. Did you have a good time? Or
I was glad that Twigs was before Ray because I was like, they usually turn it down for the last act, because when I did see Charlie,
yes,
that was amazing. The sound wasn't.
I saw Aphex
loud.
Twin there and it was
Yeah,
awful.
because I was on a pill doing that
Awful.
arc before.
Yeah.
Oh, we were both
You were there.
Yeah, I just went through break.
Wasn't Aphex Twin so
quiet,
shit?
and I was so high, and we left. I was so high. That was really bad.
So busy.
But Ray was so loud.
Really?
Like I don't know whether it was a brass band. They just can't make that physically quiet. Babe, it was so loud. I was like shook at how loud it was. We were at the back, and I was loud. And as you were walking home, you could hear it from here out the window. I could hear Ice Cream Man, her singing Ice Cream Man from here.
Okay, wow.
It's crazy. And then Body Movements is very like, it's for the girls in the scene, the girls and the gays in the days.
Mm-hmm.
It's very like clubbing music. Cakes to Killer, Miss Bashful, Lagoon played, a bunch of other people played. It was amazing, full of the community. It was actually really wonderful.
But that's the landscape of the bank holiday weekend
China
festival.
played Body Movements.
No way.
Yeah, See China headlined. See China, but I didn't. I
You didn't see
literally went
her?
for 3 hours. No, I went for 3 hours. Because I was really hungover, and I really wanted to go there because they gifted us a bunch of guest lists. So I'm very grateful. Thank you, Body Movements.
Although, fucking Southwark Park festivals, very impressed. But your hospitality setup, I know we sound like dickheads.
No.
Guys, the hospitality setup is a bar and some toilets and some skips. Although, actually, that's another thing about day festival. Anytime you like guest like VIP ticket, it's like just a fucking area.
Yeah, it is.
With
That's
a
what it
bar.
is. It's like the hookah
Slightly
one.
less queuing.
It's slightly less queuing. That's what it is.
But I don't know if there's any alternative.
That being said, backstage at Foundation, we just took all the alcohol. So I will say that.
Okay, let's go.
We took all the White Claw.
What was your
and then
best?
I went into Zooey's Rider and took all the beers as I left.
Oi.
And so it was Carmageddon that I was sick, actually. So I'm very grateful for Foundation FM.
What was your best fan interaction at Body Movements?
There was actually two. Like, obviously, the one of the best is obviously wonderful. I met a diva from the group chat. That was so nice. And they sent a selfie in the group chat, and that was so nice because then the group chat got involved, and it was really cute, and I loved them all. So maybe that. And then this guy came up to me who's fucked, and in the end he was like, I'm going to take you out for a matcha because I just love what you do. But he said some really endearing stuff, but to the point where, you know, when someone like, what?
Bit forwards.
Yeah, a bit forward. Anyway, I was fingered. No, but they just like came up to me and they were just so endearing and kind, but like really, really kind. And it was so kind. I like literally could have cried. I was like really deeply moved, and I wasn't expecting it because it was like this like really quite clubby bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was also these two girls who came up to me together, and I can't remember their names. I'm so sorry. And they came up to me together, and they were just like, we play it at work, and they were just really sweet. Everyone was so sweet. It was really, really wonderful.
Yeah, I agree.
What about you?
Well, honestly, yeah, I just agree. Like, I was honestly a bit emotional because obviously, I don't know, I find it funny that I go to Rally and it's like the place I get more recognised than anywhere else. But everyone was just so lovely. Nobody was weird. Everyone was just saying nice things about the podcast or silly jokes I've made or the music. Everyone was very respectful. I got asked for a picture, which was very, I don't know,
nice.
Novel.
Yeah, it's nice.
And everyone was just really sweet. And it's a very fun time with all these festivals that we get to go to for free. And then we feel like celebrities there. And we get to see amazing live music.
Yeah.
And these are the days.
These are the days. I think also as well, like one thing I will say, now that we're back, I mean, as we all knew, because I don't shut up about it, but I think in times you do lose your way a little bit, especially when like something becomes like your job. And I feel like straight, even though I love it so much and like doing the podcast, I feel like I wouldn't be wrong in saying that maybe we lost our way. Well, I definitely lost my way with it. But I think being in a space with so many people being like, yo, like we really love it and like need it, then you're just kind of like you can get yourself in positions. Well, I certainly can get myself in positions where you forget why you're doing it.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree.
And then like now it's like, oh no, actually like there's a community. Like you do it for the community. You started doing it for the community, and it's still about the community. And then you kind of get lost in like brand deals, or you get lost in like trying to make money, or like trying to do things, or focusing on something else. And you're like, actually, there's a bunch of people that play it in their office to all of their office. And you're like, they're the girl. Yeah, like girl, like you're the girls that we do it for, like, you know. So when I think it's reminded me that like when you can't do it for yourself, you just gotta do it for the divas.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad thing. Yeah. I think like, especially with our podcast, because it's so much of it is like, well, actually, I was about to say so much of it is nonsense. Yeah. But I actually think that's a little bit harsh on it sometimes. I feel like there are some common themes, which is like relationships, mental health, pop culture, which leans into nonsense. Yeah. And whatever's troubling us at the time. But like, it's like, as we've kind of discussed today, like we both put on our story. I guess what I was gonna say is because it's about nonsense. Like sometimes it's like, what is this podcast about?
100%.
Because we started well.
Yeah, and then we just like we're talking.
And then as soon as we like came across any like obstacles, we were like, shit. Yeah. But then we've had a nice holiday, and also it's like, it's the people are so lovely. Yeah. And also like what we've learned today is that we could just put up a story and say, what do you want us to talk about? And you'll tell us. Which is a lovely segue into where do you want to start? I mean, fucking whatever. Okay, tell me about Kabbalah. Kabbalah. Maybe you're not on my algorithm, and maybe I think a lot of people aren't, like, but I think I've got myself down this rabbit hole. Basically, there's these two people. Yeah. There's three people, but there's two people who have basically formed a tribe or claim that they're like part of this tribe. Yeah. They're basically, I don't know how to explain them. They're basically these two people, and they are convinced that they're royalty, I believe, and they're a lost tribe. They go viral, and they basically live in the woods in Scotland, in this random town in Scotland. Okay. But she went missing in America. She's a missing person. Oh my God. And she's turned up on TikTok. That's how it came up on my TikTok. And she's there, and she's their handmaiden, and so she's like, she serves them.
and it's really strange. But but it's just so entertaining because visitors will come because they're literally living on a public footpath, and visitors have been like coming and just like gifting them things. It is awful because apparently they were somewhere else before and like they got their like people burnt their things down.
Oh,
but so then it goes deeper than this.
King Athene and Queen Nandi.
Yeah, but it goes deeper than this because like
these rituals include gifting the king items like iron brew and fast food.
Yeah, it's fun, but that's the fun side. However, no,
the dark underbelly of Kabbalah is
child abuse.
No way.
Their child she was pregnant. No one knows where the baby is, and also they also had a child and it's been taken off them due to negligence.
Oh my god!
So it's actually a bit peak, and everyone's saying that the handmaiden's been groomed. So it's like there's a real dark side to it. However, every morning when I log onto TikTok, it's just like Kabbalah, and it's just it's you can just really fall down. And I just think everyone should look at Kabbalah.
If you do Kabbalah right, though, you're calm. If your bird goes Kabbalah, she's not your bird, bro.
She's not your bird. But it'd be like, but then there's like videos of them, like the council driving up and just handed them a notice like you have to move on, and they just like laugh in the council's face and just say Kabbalah and walk off. And it's really, it is really fierce. It's really fierce. So you just have to fall down that. But I've been a bit obsessed with them.
Okay. What's been the PR? What's been the reaction? And what are the top comments?
So it was funny because everyone's like, "What's going on?" But now it's like, stop being funny, and it's more like, "Oh, this is like a serious case of like child abuse,
right?
Possibly like indoctrination to the other girl who they've like convinced her that she's a handmaid and she like serves them like that." It's wild.
I'm looking at a picture of her presenting like iron brew and lady fingers as like a royal gift.
But the best thing is
with her head bowed.
These guys, I think they're a bit like, I don't know what they were doing before. I think they're a bit like a screw loose because he was like an opera singer on YouTube. So they found like old videos of him just being like, whoa, but like not a good one, no offense. So it's just like, but I'm so entertained and I just think it should carry on, and I think it's good for them.
See, this is why
not good for them because obviously if they're like abusing children, that's not funny. Yeah, like that's not funny.
Child abuse aside, this is why TikTok is so great, because it has democratized media to the point where 3 people on the Scottish border starting a tribe that is based around iron brew have found their audience.
Yeah.
And we don't need the BBC to cover it.
But the best thing is like they'll wrap themselves in like, it'll be like bedding, and then someone was like, is that the Primark like cheetah print thing? And then someone linked it and it was.
And then it turns into a TikTok shop advert.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's just so funny because it's like, they'll be like, oh, we're a tribe, and then they'll be like, iron brew, and you're like, oh my god, like it's like so hot. And also everyone's like, how have they got phones? Like they must be going to like a library and just plugging their phone in for a bit.
Yeah.
And it's fierce.
Yeah. More power to them. Well, actually, yeah. Aside from the child abuse, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, that's a great start to our kind of pop culture flavour of the week. Someone has asked us to give our take on Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce getting married. Speaking for myself personally, I don't fucking care.
Squared, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
That's the wonderful thing about... I feel like maybe the straight diva audience will be aligned in that.
Yeah.
In a kind of, not a hatred of Taylor Swift.
No.
But a complete indifference.
Just like, yeah, an indifference. That's literally it. It was like, it got brought up in the Hit Me Then group chat and everyone was like, okay. Everyone's like, what was everyone's thoughts? And everyone was like, she's fine.
Yeah.
Like she's fine. Like, good for her.
The only thing I like about Taylor Swift, Love Story, 22, and the London Boy song.
Period.
I don't really have anything else to say, but guys, chat if you feel different. Fire off in the comments. Let's fucking go.
Pop them off.
Elsewhere in news this week, I've got morning written down.
That's it in an Essex accent.
Oh, morning.
Moaning.
Sue's got a new favourite TikTok, which is a person using that Snapchat filter. It's actually not a Snapchat filter, is it? It's a TikTok filter.
It's a Snapchat filter.
It's a Snapchat filter.
Moaning.
And why is it your favourite TikTok?
Strawberry and cream calzone. Moaning.
Michael Barrymore's got on it, which is how you know that the trend,
you know it's dead.
the trend has
You
died.
know it's died. Basically, it was this girl that was doing impressions of people depending on the Snapchat filter. So there was like one in which she was like, "Oh, strawberries are great," like whatever. And then this one came up and she just did one like walking past people. And then she just did this moaning and it just became so niche and everyone was doing like fan cams to it. And it's just so, like, that's a fan cam. Moaning, strawberry and cream calzone. Thank you.
God, this is making me think like of...
Amazing, thanks. Moaning.
Oh, I love it when...
It's so funny.
We need to get... So we're looking at one of those TikTok edits where it's kind of like flashing, double speed, various clips cut together. We still haven't had one of those made, which is... and I won't think we've made it until someone makes them. But this is actually making me think of... She's obviously a lot funnier than the Ibiza Final Boss. Well, the Ibiza Final Boss is fucking hilarious. But that's fucking happened since we last saw each other as well.
Yeah, the Ibiza Final Boss. That went really quick as well. He was out on a private jet within like 3 days, I swear.
Well, and it's just mad, isn't it? How, like, will these people have to... Who makes the most of their moment, right? Like
that girl, I think her name's Nina.
Right.
She did the impressions first, and it was the other impressions, and then it kept happening, and then this was part of it, and then she kept doing them.
Yeah.
Again, a really quick week. It started happening, say like on the Monday. By the Wednesday, she's doing them, and by Thursday, this had gone like super ultra viral. She's making her moment last. Moaning.
But it's like everyone wants you to fucking do this one thing.
Yeah.
And then you obviously, well, most people do the thing, and then but then if you do the thing too much, suddenly everyone's bored of you.
Well, I think that's also the thing.
You have to do the thing, diversify very quickly.
Yeah, change it.
And the Ibiza Final Boss has done a Boohoo Man range.
That's crazy.
Hot or not?
That's insane. That's not even not hot. It's just what? Like,
would you do a Boohoo woman
obviously.
Range?
Yeah. Down. Pretty little thing.
But did you see the clip of the Ibiza Final Boss meeting Bonnie Blue?
No.
And he's like nervous.
Oh
he's
my
like
God.
choked up. He's minus like 10,000 aura.
Moaning.
Ibiza Boss
5-figure
five-figure deal with Boohoo Man after Brit Raver went viral.
See, the thing is, he's not smart or on the internet very long because 5-figure for a whole Boohoo Man range is actually dumb. That is not a lot of money for a whole Boohoo Man range.
Yeah, like 50k.
Like that girl, you've been shagged there, babe. You can tell you don't have an agent.
Yeah, it's why I don't really want to go viral. Obviously, I never have. But like even like something like
not for anything like niche. Like,
yeah.
not for, like, I like to go viral, but for, like, that's why I enjoy doing like the field videos. Because it was like you could make these go wherever you want, but they kind of is what it is, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
They didn't feel insular. It wasn't like, oh yeah, that's the only thing that they do.
Yeah, but we always had other stuff to
That's
do.
the thing. But then I think you have to keep that and maintain that. Because I've even thought about putting that Snapchat photo on and doing a morning video, and then I'm like, so like, really, Queen? Like, you just wait.
I think you should do that. I think you're thinking. I think that TikTok works best when you don't think
About it. I know. I'm just
anything.
I'm back to uploading every day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing that again.
So soon, if you have an idea,
just do it.
Trust it, and it doesn't matter if it's not Instagram.
Yeah.
If it doesn't do well,
it's fine.
It's in the rear view.
Rear view.
Am I right, folks? But have you ever had anything that you went viral for, like the Coke video? My boyfriend works at the Gaslighting Coke factory or something.
That was funny. The cat video was weird.
But have you ever been tempted by like? Has there ever been like, oh my god, you've got the morning thing, like you're the morning?
My poem things were for a while.
Oh yeah.
When I did the
that's
fresh
good.
Set pussy fat.
Because poetry poems are like very changeable.
They're
multiple.
good, but then it's like, I don't know, you don't want to. Then I did it a couple more times, and I was like, I'll pull this back out. Like I just did a commission for somebody, and they asked for a poem. It
starts to get like soul crushing at a point as well.
Yeah,
it's
it
like
does.
when you're like, I'm not enjoying this. I'm just doing this because.
And especially when there's no money. Like, I mean, in all truth, like we stopped doing the field videos. Not saying we won't bring them back out again, but like eventually it's a point where it's just like, just keep going. Like, for what? Like, hopefully that one just goes huge, and then what? And then you're the field diva.
You know who's done it well is what's her face? warning. Beep, beep.
Yeah.
She's done it a lot, obviously. She's done the warning beep beep a lot. But she's diversified her comedy.
Yeah.
And she'll stick around. And she hasn't done too many brand deals at once. I'm looking at you, Ibiza Final Boss.
Yeah.
But anyway, enough on internet fame. What else have we got on here? We've got Betty Who.
Okay.
Now, you did give me a little primer on this before, but maybe for our listeners, tell us who Betty Who is and tell us why she's in the news this week.
So I do actually think you should get off the table though. Like you can come here because you'll be in the way of me.
Sophie, you fucking scat.
Come
Get off the
here.
table.
Get off the table. She kept me up last night as well, so I'm a bit angry at her.
She was just rubbing a beaver, or
There was one time she was purring bare loud. I was like, babe, I actually can't sleep like that. Betty Who, right? Okay.
Betty Who?
Betty Who, exactly.
Big boobs.
Big boobs. And if it's true that you left your mom's in the hood, go smoke that you.
Somebody go smoke that you.
But basically, Betty Who with this person, she was on like the second choice of an album. She's been like this like person that plays Pride every year, basically.
Okay.
Lesbian, sings about loving women. Turns out she's had a boyfriend for 10 years. That's fine. Bisexual is
Raggy.
Ruh-roh. No issue. You know, you can be queer and have a boyfriend. That's fine. Here I am. Do you know what I mean? Fair dues, I'm a trans woman, but. So that's all fine. No one has an issue with that. But she's gone on this podcast and she was basically saying, it was a slip of words, but she shouldn't be saying it. But she was essentially, she called gay people the alphabet mafia, which is a crazy thing to say when you're part of that community. And she wasn't even being like us. Do you know what I mean? Like, she called them the alphabet mafia. But she was basically explaining how, like, she can't be defined even though she's got a boyfriend. She just happened to meet this, like, wonderful man. But then essentially kind of said, like, maybe running rap just hasn't met the right man yet. Basically insinuating that, like, lesbians just haven't met the right man. And it's like, no, you're bisexual and privileged enough that you like both people.
Why was
lesbians just like girls?
Why was she talking about Rene Rapp in the first place?
Just using like public lesbians.
Okay.
Because Rene Rapp's a lesbian. But it's the issue. It's a systemic issue that it's just kind of like that. So many people think that is gay people, which is like, oh, you just haven't met the right man yet, or whatever. Where it's like, if you're a lesbian, you're just a fucking lesbian.
Right.
That's like saying to a gay man, like, you just haven't met the right girl yet.
Yeah.
Like
you just haven't met a girl with a big enough bunda.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or with the strap.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But it's just like, it was just stupid. But it was just like I think why people are so angry is it's like she infiltrates queer spaces even though that she is queer.
Right.
But then has not been utilising her like position of power, I suppose.
Right.
To speak positively. And instead of just been saying just stupid shit. Because you can be like, yeah, I just fell in love with a guy. No one will like everyone will be like, okay. But then if you say, but maybe other people just haven't met.
Yeah.
It's like, girl, what are you talking about?
It's quite an interesting... I imagine it's happened a lot before with like public figures in queer worlds.
Yeah.
Like, what's the history of like... I don't know, someone who is maybe... I guess you could argue she has been queer baiting.
I guess so, but she's gay. Like she
Right.
only apparently the tea is she only been with girls and then she met this guy and then she ended up marrying him.
Mm-hmm. Completely fine.
Completely fine, so fine. Like good for you, girl. But like it's also then like, but then you're in like a space where it's like
using it as a bat to
like
right.
but then you do always find that like the people with boyfriends are the people that scream the most about being queer. That's why I shut up about being queer because I'm like, girl, I just went on hormones and I got a man. I'm just keeping myself to myself. Like do you know what I mean? Like I don't want to be the one to be like. Give dating advice to like gay people nor trans people because I'm just like, well, do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be mouthpiece.
Quiet luxury queer.
Yeah, but then she's been going around like she could have easily done that, but I think she's just going around to like queer pride festivals, telling everyone to be themselves, but then calling them the alphabet mafia. That's crazy. And I know
alphabet mafia
is wild.
Is crazy.
Is wild.
Great assonance.
Yeah, I mean it's fierce, but that's
mafia.
But that's what Donald Trump calls gay people.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's giving like, ooh, girl.
God, he's always coming up with fucking catchy
know,
ones. So annoying.
Good, isn't he?
And what do you think on it, Sue?
Honestly, who's Betty Who? No shade.
Yeah.
Like, really? Are we that bothered? Because when I was like Betty Who, I was like, I actually thought it was on about a Betty Boop. And I was like, oh, what the fuck is that going on with the cartoon? But no, it was Betty Who. And I was like, oh, I know Betty Who. Not really any thoughts. I just think...
She must regret it, surely.
I
comment.
just think it's like, I think specifically women, I think any type of women, like trans women, whatever, I think I think I've seen it where I think want to prove our queerness, I think a lot more. I'm not saying women do that, gay people do that too, like gay men, whatever. But I think that like if you get in a relationship with a guy, specifically like a straight guy, I think you want to be like, it was like when I got with straight guys before I was like in a relationship with them, it'd be like, oh, like I almost like need to prove to everyone that I'm still like really gay. Do you know what I mean? And so that was like, so I get it, I do get it, but also at the same time it's like, well then you've got to be like, but I'm kind of not in a way. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Now I'm with a faggot. Now it's just me and him fagging out, and we just faggot
Locked in.
Yeah, literally. But like, it's just like, I don't know. It's strange. It's just like a strange dichotomy. I think. And it's just like, just be aware of your privilege. I think.
But also, if we get super famous, well, I was about to say like Betty Who.
Yeah.
Betty Who?
Betty Who?
But we will say some stupid shit
For sure.
at some point.
And she should say sorry, but and she will say sorry because.
And that's the thing. It's usually just solved by being sorry.
Yeah. Just immediately say sorry, but I think it's also, I think it was the fact that her career's been dwindling anyway, and I think. But then I do also think I'm like, queers are the harshest on queers. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens, but that's a different debate.
Okay. For the Patreon. Maybe we save the rest for the next episode and then we do some agony aunts right now. Yeah, we're at 52.
Yeah,
so I reckon we do some ags. Hey Billy,
hey, Bill.
You can.
Yeah,
we're still recording.
Do you want to come in? No, Bill's not coming.
You wouldn't be on camera if you need to stir your casserole. What's in the casserole? Some pork belly.
It's more of like sort of barbecue beans.
Oh,
always good. The love of my life, Bill's here.
And they've
he's just left.
And Sue's officially moved in.
I officially moved in. I live here, don't I, Bill?
And is that fine to say? Yeah.
Yeah. Live here now. Come find me. Joking, please don't.
Whoa!
Yeah, we've got like 3 like that. So I guess we do one and then we do the other 2 on the next set.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey Sue and Lou, I've got a dilemma that I could really do.
Hey Sue.
I've got a dilemma. Right, hey Sue and Lou, I've got a dilemma that I could really do with some good advice on. I'm a 21-year-old woman. I love that. Work. Because I'm a 26-year-old girl. So I'm really glad that you're a 21-year-old woman. I'm like, you're grown as fuck. I'm a 21-year-old woman and recently had a pretty heavy conversation with my cousin, he's a straight man, also 21, about his younger brother who has started spouting some misogynistic general alpha male right-wing views.
What are you going to say? You've start talking about fucking bricking your cousin, bruv. Sorry, bro.
His brother is 17 and although I want to help him, I'm struggling to be patient with and have compassion for young men that allow themselves to be taken in by such an obviously hateful rhetoric. I know that a lot of issues like male loneliness epidemic and perhaps a general lack of positive male role models that have contributed to the success of influencers like Andrew Tate, but I'm so fed up with using that to excuse the rise of misogyny that seems to be all around us. Do I just really need to get off the internet? Or would really appreciate your thoughts or how I can help my cousin through this. P.S. Me and my sister, shout out, love the pod so much. Thank you for all the laughs. Shout out to you and your sister. Love you, love you, love you. I also do need to give another shout out later, but that's just reminding me. But
this is a good one. I'm surprised we haven't got one about this before.
And I would actually like you to take the lead because I actually don't have anything to say. Well, not that I don't, but I think you should lead it.
Great question, first of all. I feel like maybe when we look back, actually no, I feel like it's a big media topic at the moment. Maybe when we look back on this age in 50 years time or something, it'll be one of the main cultural movements about like how young men kind of went to this more traditional thing.
Yeah.
In terms of how you handle it with your 17-year-old misogy cuzzy, I think you have to give a little bit of patience if you can, because he's 17. That being said, this is not your responsibility. He is your cousin. So I think you should be getting at his family. It really depends on how you want to handle it. But knowing that it's not your responsibility, do you have the interest? Do you have the patience? Is it helpful to you at all? Would you get something out of it? Would you get something out of it if it didn't go well? Would you get something out of it if it did go well? I don't get the vibe we got much of an understanding on why he is that way, right?
Yeah, no, we don't know.
Which I feel like is quite crucial, because I feel like often a lot of the time I hear about this, it is just like based off one bad interaction that is quite often like a romantic rejection. And if you can get to the root of the cause, that might help. I think he needs some strong female role models in his life. So maybe that could be you. But it's a tricky one. I would say give it a go, but know full well that like this isn't your responsibility, and like if it's making you unhappy, don't do it. But like, yeah, it might be. I mean, if you listen to the Straight Diva podcast, you know all about what a modern man should be. So, I mean, because you're looking at it right now. Those are my initial thoughts. What do you think?
I don't think it's your job, but I think you should mention it to their family, mention it to their dad, mention it to their the females in their life, perhaps. But I will say, it's none of your concern, and you need to make sure that you're happy and healthy first. And if like they're bothering you to the point, not bothering you, but like if they're negatively affecting you, then babe, like leave them eat to the wolves. Do you know what I mean? Because you won't get them very far by being a fucking incel.
Also, it is a cousin. Like, how often are we seeing them?
You're gonna get your cousin.
You're gonna go get your cousin. How often we can see this cousin? Like once a year?
Yeah, and even then, I don't see my cousins. I haven't seen them in.
Yeah. If it was your, sibling, it would be like, yeah, unfortunately, maybe you do have to kind of. I mean, even then, it's not your fucking.
But you don't.
It's never your responsibility. I feel like a lot of family duty stuff, in my opinion, is overblown.
I agree.
This is different, maybe because you're trying to make the world a better place, I suppose, because you're trying to stop him being a misogynist. But like, if your fucking family member's a dickhead, it's not your problem. It's not your problem, even if it was your mum or your sibling.
Yeah, but also if you do want to do something, I'd say talk to the people around him who he loves, or talk about ways in which you can encourage him to meet like-minded people like you and such and so forth. But if not, then babe, honestly,
yeah,
look after yourself.
And I think like, I always find if I encounter someone who is maybe, in my opinion, a bit bigoted, I Louis through it.
Yeah.
Like very calmly, just ask questions. Don't rise or react to any kind of rage bait. Just keep asking questions why they feel like the way they are, and you usually get to something that's quite preposterous.
See.
And then maybe you can explain to them. But yeah, again, it's not your job. But just had another thought. What if we could send them, a YouTuber or a show or some music?
Yeah.
That would maybe convince him to not be a misogynist. Charlie XX is maybe too gay.
Yeah.
We need something like maybe some Laura Marling, maybe some Joni Mitchell.
Yeah. Or like straight men, they're like idols in that. They're like, yeah. Because then they like.
That's a great point, and he's quite like woke.
He's woke as fuck, and he's just like a really good.
Idols. That's brilliant, Sue.
Thanks.
Girls might be a bit.
Yeah,
too
I think
much
he'd get
girls.
on Idols, and then he'll be like, "Oh, I'm actually an awful person. I should do drugs," and he'll do drugs for a few years, and he'll get over it. And it'll be like,
oh, I've been watching Last One Laughing recently.
Yeah,
that has plenty of funny women on it.
That is funny. Yeah.
Shout out Lou something. Lou Sanders. And obviously Bob Mortimer.
I'm so excited for season 2.
I still haven't finished it.
Season 2, Bob Mortimer's back on it, and I'm gassed.
He's just the best.
And then what's her name? Thingy Conk's on it as well.
Conk.
Diana.
I don't know anybody's names apart from Bob Mortimer and Ayoade.
Period. Who else?
Richard Ayoade's got that thing where it's like
so funny.
He's so funny, but you can also tell he's a bellend because he doesn't find anyone else funny.
No, yeah.
Whereas Bob Mortimer obviously gets the last 2 as well. Sorry, but
Do you know what I mean?
Bob Mortimer, has a heart.
Yeah,
Whereas
he's funny.
Rich Ayoade is never,
No, but-
ever at threat of laughing.
Bob Mortimer had to like walk away a couple of times.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he
yeah.
finds I'd love Bob Mortimer.
It's like a lot of stand-ups or like funny people, they just don't find anything funny, and it
Yeah, and I
makes me
think it's so
makes me think
boring.
they're dead inside.
Yeah.
But anyone, shout out Last One Laughing. Show your brother, cousin that.
Gonna go get your cousin. But I hope that helped.
Yeah. Or yeah, I'm just trying to think of like maybe it's I mentioned girls there because it's like, you know, proving that women can be funny or female characters can
Go
be funny.
watch Girls.
But like, it's also not necessarily
Sex and the
about
City.
that. It's about like maybe what's even more important than that is like how you're saying with idols. It's like it's a male role model who isn't a bell end.
I genuinely think when boys are then showing that they don't respect women, I think it's gone past the point of being able to show them women why they're respected. I think they're so fucking stupid at that point that they'll only listen to men for a bit, and then they'll start realizing that women are people.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm also kind of why we're both kind of like, girl, if you don't want to do it, then don't do it, because it's
Right.
also like, I don't know. It also, do you know what I mean? Like, it's also like, I think men at that point will only listen to men,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah. Or at least for now.
For now, yeah.
This as in this guy.
Yeah. Or he might still listen to you. You never know. Like, he's 17. Like, he's still young.
I think family is an interesting exemption often to that rule. I mean, not that I have had any manosphere converts in my family, but I feel like when I've heard about friends or anyone who's had like a little brother who's been tatified,
Yeah.
sometimes that surprisingly the bigger sister does have like actually like they're an
Yeah.
exemption to this rule that like women are inferior, sorry.
Well, in truth, my brother doesn't believe that transgenderism is real. And so that's why we don't talk. We
Right.
just decided that within the last 2 years. And it is kind of like, it's giving like Andrew Tate.
Did you ever think it was
But he was never like that. But like, it's
Really?
like due to the rise of like, I think it's due to the rise of, I think what it is I'm not going to speak too much on him, but I think it's when men who have been told all their life are special, even
Yeah.
though that they're not necessarily special. I was about to watch it. It was Pluma Faith podcast with,
I love Plymouth.
yeah, I love Pluma Faith. But I can't remember who it was, a comedian from America, a female comedian. But they were basically, the reason I watched it is I was like, stop telling boys that they're good when they're shit at things. And I think it's like when my brother's like the oldest boy, and I think he got told that he was a golden boy. My parents, I digress. But he was told he was a golden boy, and then
No,
now
it's very common thing.
and obviously the world didn't tell him that either. So then I think then he gets bitter, and then I think it's everyone else's problem. And like he said to my sister, my younger sister, who's a cis girl, that well, the reason why I don't speak to me is because it's nonsensical bullshit. And it's like the transgender like issue and like the transgender like phase and whatever. And it's not just that; it's everything now. Like it's saying like if they start believing one thing, they'll get the rest. Do you know what I mean? It'll move to everywhere. It'll move to statism. It'll move to like whatever. And I haven't spoken to him in 2 years, partly because of the transgender thing. So I don't know how bad he is now. But it's men. I think it's disenfranchised men, men who don't know where to go, and then they see that come up on their algorithm. They're like, "Fuck it, it's easier to hate, isn't it?"
Yeah.
He just hates women, and I think he just fucking despises women.
And you're like strong men.
Yeah, it's about
Strong, like fragile men.
Yeah, but like just like.
Did you ever think it was your responsibility though to convince him otherwise?
No, you try. I suppose with like the trans stuff, that happened like after we stopped speaking. We stopped speaking we stopped speaking because I used to go out with an addict, and I was getting back with him, and then my brother was calling that addict, asking him for drug numbers, which is quite funny. And I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like
Right.
asking like my partner's trying not to like be involved with drugs for addict numbers, and he's like, "Oh, fuck off." Then we fell out, so I stopped speaking because of that, and then it's just gone left really.
Right.
And just like through other people, you hear that he's like just saying shit. Like I would say it, but like I don't want to bait him out also because you'd probably find him if you found my last name. He's not a bad guy. I don't believe it, but like it just hits. I think there hits a point eventually where almost like dragging it back to the question. There hits a point where it's like you can't save them, and if my brother who's
exactly.
older than me wants to
Yeah.
believe that, girl, die like that then.
Mm-hmm.
Die like that without me in your life.
Mm-hmm. And there are a lot of dickheads in the world.
Do you know what I mean? Like, stay alone then and
Yeah.
just stay mad and stay broke and stay ugly and stay like, sorry, I could go in. But like, don't have me in your life. You don't deserve it. So like that boy, if that boy don't want to like see you as a person, then you don't have to stick around, babe.
And even though like I feel like it's great that, you know, probably a lot of our audience would consider themselves woke. And like a big feature of that is that you're trying to make the world a better place or something, or you're aware of wrong when you see it or whatever. Like, let's have it right.
Yeah.
You need to worry about yourself first. So don't kind of exhaust yourself or make yourself blunt with trying to
You make yourself
change
sick.
people who are potentially toxic. In this case, it's interesting because he's 17, so he's, you know, you could still mold his brain.
Yeah. But you sound like you got your shit together.
Mm.
You're 21. You called yourself a 21-year-old woman, which I just think is fierce.
Also,
Because you are that, obviously, but like, I think
that's sick.
it's really you sound like you got a head on your shoulders, actually.
And she's friends with her sister, right?
Who?
This person that wrote in this message knows. She was like, me and my sister are big fans.
Yeah. She said, me and my sister, shout out, love the pod so much. Thanks for your laughs.
So tag team this shit.
Yeah. Just
Strength
go
in
for it.
numbers. Honestly, like I feel like any family issue ever, it reiterates that saying, what is it? A problem shared is a problem halved.
Period.
Siblings. Thank God for siblings.
Yeah.
When parents are fucking up the bass, am I right, folks?
Speak.
And on that note,
Can I just shout out 2 more people?
I
just got to shout out Marty and their sister.
Marty.
OG fan of Straight Diva, because Marty just got through a breakup and
Oh.
they bought a jelly cat and called it Sue.
Oh.
And it's a mole because they watched. Basically, their sister got them on Straight Diva, and then they flew to Marseille or Provence, and apparently they watched every single episode back to back.
All right, maybe one step too far there. No, joking.
Love you. Just
Love
want to
you.
shout you out.
Was there another shout out, or was that it?
I think that was it.
Okay, great. Well, we're off.
Shout out HC11 for giving me these guest jeans.
And shout out Bershka Music for getting me a voucher because I did some Vox Pop at Rally Festival, and despite nobody working in Bershka, and it being definitely fast fashion in all the worst ways, I did actually spending 70 quid
And you look
over my
really
voucher.
chic today.
And the crop on my jumper is really
It's
something.
really nice.
But I hope all the people at Wembley Stadium tonight are going to love it because we're off to see Coldplay.
There's a sky full of stars.
Love you, everyone.
Love you.
We're not really going to Coldplay.
Bye.
Bye.